So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video I just wanted to flip this camera on here today because it's been a crazy day. I've been able to make more money in one day than I would 3, 4, 5 months owning my own lawn care business, working at a job, and more importantly, I want to share with you exactly what I've learned about how you can make more money at a young age. I'm a college dropout. I am nothing special. I was told I was going to be a failure at a young age. But more importantly, I want to share with you the skills that I've learned and developed that help me make more money in just one day than I would working 3 to 4 to 5 months at a job, as well as I was owning my lawn care and landscaping business. I thought I was making great money, making $200, $300, $500 a day until I discovered this new opportunity. The way I flipped this camera on here is because it's been one hell of a journey. For me, I've always been that young, hungry individual, and you might find yourself that want to do more things in life, make more money, grow yourself, become an entrepreneur, become successful, but you have yet to find that opportunity on how you can get there. Everyone tells you that if you want to be successful, make a lot of money, do these things, but what happens if you don't know how to get there? And I've always struggled with this thought at a young age. I've always pondered on what are these successful, rich millionaires people, what are they doing and how are they making their money? And until I realized this, my life didn't change. And I realized that I was finding myself in vehicles. I was spending all my attention, all my hours, working every day, working every minute, trying to make money in vehicles that were not going to produce the results that I wanted for myself. Sorry about the noise. Secondly, I learned that if you want to make the money that you desire, you feel like you deserve, you have to acquire the skills. The reason that someone makes $100,000 per year is because they are valued at $100,000 per year. They've acquired the skills, they've learned the trades, they developed the habits of someone who earns $100,000 per year. And once I made this switch, thinking like someone who makes $500,000, $800,000, $1 million per year, how are they thinking and what are they doing? Now, my life, I went from selling, candy bars door to door at age 7, 8. Secondly, starting eBay stores, mowing lawns, starting a lawn care business, getting into the tree business, starting a small marketing business. And I've done it all, but I've yet to find this one thing in my life. And this right here is exactly what has allowed me to make literally more money in one day at age 22, working for myself, starting my own business, than I would working, 3 to 4 months at a normal job or starting my lawn care business, making $300 to $500 a day. I would still make more money because of this. And it's simply learning what vehicle was allowing me to make the money that I wanted to make. Now, literally a month and a half ago, I found this advertisement based on a guy named Bradley. He said, hey, if you want to make more than $300,000 per year, sign up. And it was basically like a too good to be true type of offer, I thought. I signed up and I started to playing in the insurance industry. Now, I knew nothing about life insurance. I know nothing about the insurance industry. I did have my insurance license because my first internship while I was in college was with a financial firm and they made me get my life insurance license. So what I did is I was working at this new opportunity, this new business. I was basically selling life insurance to people that decided to sign up, request information on life insurance, and I was able to get paid commissions when I went to sell them deals. Now, I say this because I've learned the skill of sales. I learned the skill of communication. I was working hard, but I was not making the money that I wanted to make until I found the right vehicle. And what I realized is that rich people, successful people, people that make a ton of money find themselves in vehicles that will reward them financially. And so many of my parents, so many of my friends, so many people that I looked up to told me that, if you want to make $100,000 a year, just work at a job. If you want to do well for yourself, just play it safe, do the normal career path. But I didn't want those results in my life, and you might not want those results in your life. So I literally dropped all those plans. I tried to start my own business. I tried to run all these different things. And finally, I found the insurance industry. Now, what I realized is that rich people not only get rich for a reason, but they play games that help them get rich. And for most of my life, and currently in your life, you might be playing games that are going to prevent you from getting rich. You might be playing games that literally have a ceiling, that have a floor on how much money that you can make. And until you unlock that vehicle, until you find that next step, I had to leave my job, I had to quit my businesses, I had to sell my clients, I had to make all these transitions in my life to give up the good all along the way while getting ridiculed, by getting criticized by my friends, by looking like a failure because another business is sold, and not making the traction that a normal person would do throughout their career. I had to give that up all along the way in order to get to where I wanted to be today. And the reason that I shared this with you guys is because the road of entrepreneurship is not easy. The road of entrepreneurship and building wealth and making a ton of money is not easy. The reason you're not making $1 million per year is because you have lacked the skill of someone who is making $1 million. The reason you are making the money that you're making right now is simply because you only provide that amount of value, or you only provide that amount of skill set to solve a certain problem. And the reason that you change your mind, the reason that you shift your thinking on what can I do, what skill can I acquire, what license can I get, what industry can I get into where I can make more money because I can become more valuable based on my skills, then your light bulb will turn on and your value will increase and your money and your wallet will go up. And what I share this with you guys is because I'm just a young kid. I was never taught this. And more importantly, I want to share with you my experiences on how my life is changing and how this business is changing my life. But I simply just signed up for a new opportunity. I learned the skills, and more importantly, I learned the art of selling, communicating, and persuading. Something that's not taught in college, something that was not taught me by my parents. But if you can learn how to sell, if you can learn how to convey your message in some type of way to emotionally persuade someone to pay for a product, to go with you, to be felt in your presence, to, spend their money and give this to you, your income will dramatically change. And once you kind of change your mindset from working a 9-to-5 job or making money by the hour and simply change your framework on, I'm going to get paid based on my production, how good I am, and most importantly, how much value I can provide to someone, even if I can make, let's say, theoretically, $500 in 1 hour. Some people say that is unfair. But if you can provide that value in literally an hour, 30 minutes, you are playing the right games. Money does not care about how long it takes to acquire. Money only cares about the value that you're bringing or the value that you're providing to someone else. So focus on the skills, focus on the art of communication, the art of persuasion, and learn the communication and sales abilities, whether it's selling roofs, selling solar, selling insurance. Your life and your wallet can change. The reason I share this with you guys is because if you want to learn kind of what I'm doing, I'm here to help share with you. I am committed. I am focused on hopefully changing young people's lives. I want to share with you guys what you need to do to help change your life financially. And more importantly, I'm just documenting my journey. I'm still less than 2 months into this new business. My life is changing, and I am just documenting this video here because I know I'm going to look back on this and reflect on my early start, reflect on what I'm doing, because I am learning from people that are making a ton of money. I'm getting into the right vehicles that are going to reward me financially. And more importantly, I finally found what I've been looking for 22 years of my life. The moment that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, the moment I was knocking on those doors, the long nights mowing lawns, listening to podcasts, trying to figure out my life, working, sacrificing, putting in all those times, I knew to myself that I could be the one that can change my family. I could be the one that makes a ton of money. I could be the one that, changes my personal generation, that changes my family tree. I could be the one person that, has these ambitions, that can achieve those goals. And you might feel the same way. You have this deep inner calling, but you might not know exactly how to get there. And it's simply because you've yet to acquire the skills that you need to get there. And secondly, you've yet to acquire the vehicle or spend your time, spend your hours, spend your nights, spend your mornings playing in that vehicle that's going to allow you that leverage to make a lot of money, no matter how many hours you work, no matter what your salary is, because you can reward yourself financially based on your input and your commission and how much value you bring, and that will make you the amount of money that you've always wanted to make. I hope this video brings you just a little bit of value. If it does, subscribe if you want to learn, hit me up. I'm here for you guys. I love y'all so much. And if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. Take care and peace out.